That opening footage looks like pure comedy, but outside the room, the situation was much more complicated. Atlanta was supposed to complete Cenat's in-person application tour after stops in New York and Los Angeles. Then venue plans began falling apart under the weight of the expected crowd. Organizers reportedly told hopeful applicants to make one thing clear: moving a recognizable creator through a packed crowd can become a genuine security problem. But safety and selection are two different conversations. The controversy was never simply about who stood in which line. It was about what applicants believed they were being offered and how much of that opportunity was realistically available. Streamer University was advertised as a place where creators at different levels could apply. The first edition proved just how powerful that promise was. Reporting on the 2025 program says more than 1 million people applied, while only a small group ultimately reached the University of Akron campus. Applicants submitted short videos, which meant personality, existing content, and the ability to make an immediate impression were always part of the evaluation. By 2026, Kai expanded the process into live application stops. New York drew enormous lines, with some hopefuls reportedly waiting overnight. Police were called to help manage the crowd, and simply attending did not guarantee anyone an acceptance email. Los Angeles followed, while Atlanta was scheduled as the final stop. Then Atlanta hit a wall. According to updates attributed to Kai's team, multiple venues became concerned about capacity and crowd logistics. The public event could not proceed as originally planned, and people were warned not to travel without confirmed information. Reports later described additional security concerns when crowds still gathered. That background matters because the indoor audition clips looked organized, energetic, and ready for social media. Famous faces appeared. Cameras captured clean reactions. Each outrageous moment was almost instantly converted into a clip that could travel across TikTok, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Does that prove the entire roster had already been chosen? No. There is no public confirmation showing that every applicant or every comedy bit was secretly arranged. But it does explain why some viewers became suspicious. If the general public was dealing with canceled locations and overwhelming lines while established creators were appearing comfortably inside, the difference was always going to look dramatic. There is also a basic mathematical problem. When an event attracts an enormous number of submissions, every application cannot receive unlimited personal attention. The team has to filter. They may look at the submission itself, the creator's public pages, how consistently that person posts, whether they can perform under pressure, and whether their content fits the event. That is normal casting, but it is still casting. An open application does not mean every applicant has identical odds. Then there is the branding discussion. Viewers repeatedly noticed Red Bull cans positioned inside several audition spaces. That visual led to claims that the Tryouts doubled as a sponsored campaign. However, no public announcement located during this research confirms Red Bull as an official Streamer University sponsor. The documented energy drink relationship is AMP's partnership with Bang Energy, announced in June 2024. That agreement included brand activations, collaborative experiences, and product development. So the cans may have been paid placement, ordinary event supply, or simply part of the room design. Without a disclosure or contract, the footage alone cannot settle that question. But viewers are not imagining the marketing value. The first Streamer University reportedly generated millions of hours of combined viewing across its participants. Even when Kai is not personally live, every applicant holding a phone becomes another camera. Every reaction creates another upload. Every upload sends more attention back toward the event, its personalities, and anything clearly visible in the background. That makes the auditions two things at once: a selection process and a content machine. Familiar creators can also serve a practical role. They bring an audience, keep the room active, and give unknown applicants someone recognizable to interact with. Their presence does not automatically mean that smaller creators were excluded. Still, without a transparent breakdown of reserved invitations, walk-in opportunities, and online selections, viewers are left trying to reconstruct the process from scattered clips. And the next applicant is exactly why that debate became so intense. To a casual viewer, he looks like somebody who made one wild decision after waiting in line. But once people began examining the performance, they wondered whether this was desperation or a creator who understood precisely what kind of moment would dominate the internet.
I'm not. My phone
just like that, the audition is over, but the clip has only started its real journey. The man gets rejected, everybody in the room erupts, and social media receives the exact kind of chaotic moment it knows how to spread. That is where this becomes difficult to read. Taking off your clothes during an audition can look impulsive, but creators also understand that being memorable sometimes matters more than receiving an immediate yes. A rejection viewed by millions can produce more followers than a quiet acceptance nobody sees. Online discussion identified the applicant as Big Loaf, a creator who was reportedly already active before appearing in front of Kai. That does not prove anyone secretly invited him. Public accounts can show that somebody has experience on camera, but they cannot reveal private communication with an event team. What they can reveal is that this was not necessarily a person discovering live streaming for the first time. He appeared comfortable performing, escalating the scene, and continuing to film after being removed. That behavior fits someone who understands that the audition itself can become content. And that is an important distinction. Streamer University was never presented as a traditional talent interview where everybody quietly hands over a resume. The original project was built around creators living together, broadcasting constantly and producing unpredictable entertainment. The first class included established personalities alongside smaller names. Its selection process required applicants to submit short videos designed to communicate their identity quickly. So, perhaps the team saw his content beforehand, perhaps staff noticed him during the line, or perhaps he simply arrived prepared to create a moment. All three explanations remain possible. Critics, however, point to the larger pattern. The public-facing events attracted huge numbers of people, while the clips receiving the most promotion featured applicants with dramatic props, costumes, performances, or recognizable online identities. That can make a public audition feel less like a lottery and more like an entertainment casting session. There is nothing automatically dishonest about casting for entertainment. The problem appears when applicants believe physical attendance gives everybody an equal shot, while the production may be prioritizing experience, camera presence, and viral potential. There is one more possibility viewers raised. Maybe streaming on Kick created a disadvantage. Kai's career is closely associated with Twitch, while several creators appearing around Streamer University have relationships across competing platforms. But before treating platform politics as the answer, listen closely to how Kick automatically disqualifies somebody. Kai openly frames the project as a school for streamers, not a recruiting program for one platform. DDG mentions Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, and the conversation continues, at least publicly. The message is that the creator matters more than the logo above the broadcast. That still does not explain how individual applicants reach the audition room. It simply removes one possible explanation. The first Streamer University did not select people randomly. Applicants sent short introduction videos, and a limited class was chosen from an enormous pool. Somebody had to judge who looked entertaining, who already understood content, and who might create chemistry on campus. The 2026 process may be larger and more public, but some level of curation is unavoidable. That is why Big Loaf's existing experience matters without proving a conspiracy. If staff reviewed his pages and liked his energy, inviting him to perform would be normal talent scouting. If he arrived without contact and forced his way into the conversation through a wild stunt, that would also match the competitive environment Kai created. The missing piece is transparency. Viewers do not know how many audition slots were reserved, how many people came through online submissions, or how many were discovered through their existing content. Until those numbers are explained, every polished viral moment will inspire another theory, and the next clip only added fuel. A woman entered, music and reactions took over, and the room instantly became a performance stage. She was eventually told no, but by then, acceptance was almost beside the point. The footage had already delivered the one thing every creator in that building needed: attention. Crowd energy gave her a clip people would remember. That is the strange economy surrounding these auditions. Getting accepted is valuable, but becoming the clip everyone reposts can be valuable too. Her comfort on camera caused fans to question whether she had been contacted beforehand. Once again, there is no verified evidence confirming that. An experienced creator can naturally recognize an opportunity and perform without a script. The visible drinks also restarted the sponsorship debate, although product visibility alone cannot confirm a paid arrangement. Then another applicant arrived with something far harder to overlook: not a costume, not a dance, and not just a loud personality. She walked in carrying a live monkey.
Cenat, what's up, man? It's a monkey. That's my baby. Alright. I'm sitting down. How you doing, Coffee?
Wait, is it friendly?
It's friendly.
Is it bite?
Only if you make them bite.
Let me see. Okay, wait, no. What is that monkey food?
Thank you, appreciate you guys. You too, man.
The monkey immediately raises a logistical question. These were crowded events with security concerns, controlled entrances, and staff trying to manage unpredictable applicants. Bringing an exotic animal into that environment would normally require somebody to notice, ask questions, and decide whether it could enter. That does not prove the appearance was scripted. Staff may have inspected the animal, reviewed documentation, or approved it shortly before filming. The owner also claimed it was legal, but the clip does not provide enough information to independently verify permits or local requirements. Still, viewers understood why the scene felt unusually perfect for content. Matching clothing, an unexpected animal, Kai's nervous reaction at a comedy routine, all the ingredients were already there. Maybe she designed the entire bed herself and cleared security on arrival. Maybe production knew entertainers can recognize a bit and build on it without rehearsing. Kai has spent years reacting live, while the applicant clearly arrived prepared to perform. What the scene does prove is that these auditions rewarded spectacle. The applicant was not simply describing what he could bring to campus, he demonstrated it on the spot. That approach fits Streamer University's established identity. Its first season mixed instruction with non-stop improvisation, pranks, and creator-led chaos. Anyone studying that format would know a standard introduction probably would not be enough. This also helps explain why the most outrageous auditions dominated social media. Quiet applicants may have entered the room too, but quiet footage rarely becomes the clip pushed across every platform. Audiences were seeing the highlights, not necessarily the complete selection process. Then came an interaction that provided something stronger than visual speculation. Kai recognized one applicant because he had personally visited her stream. Suddenly, viewers were no longer guessing whether the team studied creators before meeting them. Kai was about to say directly that he had already been watching.
What's wrong?
You're the girl.
Yes.
I was just in your chat.
You was in my chat, yes.
A few days ago.
I'm ready, yes. My bags are packed. I'm here. I came all the way here to show you I'm ready. My bags are packed.
I was watching you for 20 minutes.
You was watching me for 20 minutes? Are you serious?
Yes.
Bro, my chat was lagging. It literally You was watching me for 20 minutes? Out of all people, you chose to watch me? That says a lot.
I was testing you.
You was testing me?
You're the one I tested.
You tested me?
Yes, I went into your stream.
You really?
And I was trying to see if you would be able to pay attention to your chat. You did not.
I was paying attention.
I was in your chat.
It was literally like this.
It was a few days ago. I was in your chat.
I know, I'm listening, bro. So many people are so mad.
I was in it for 30 minutes.
No, I promise you.
That is why you picked to not. Because y'all got to learn how to read a chat, dude.
I was in my chat. It said,
I was there for 30 minutes.
It said, welcome to chat room.
Have a nice day.
It said, welcome to chat room.
Have a nice day. Shut up, let me stop.
Chat, bro, what? I really came here to show her dedication.
This is the most revealing exchange, not because it proves the applicant was guaranteed a position, but because it shows that evaluation was already happening beyond the audition room. Kai says he entered her stream and watched how she handled her chat. That means at least some creators could be judged through their existing broadcasts before meeting him in person, and honestly, that makes sense. A live streamer's real ability cannot always be measured through a 30-second introduction. You have to see whether they notice viewers, hold a conversation, and keep the room alive when nothing dramatic is happening. Her reaction became another subject of debate. Some viewers thought it felt exaggerated. Others saw a nervous creator, realizing that one of the biggest streamers online had quietly tested her. Neither interpretation can be confirmed from body language, but the exchange does clarify what Streamer University was actually looking for. This was not simply about who could travel to an audition or produce the loudest stunt. Kai wanted people who already understood the daily work. Going live, reading chat, creating interaction, and showing consistency. That makes the most reasonable explanation more complicated than either extreme. There is no verified evidence that every audition was fake or that the complete class had been secretly finalized. At the same time, it would be unrealistic to believe a project attracting more than 1 million applications could operate like a completely random walk-in opportunity. The likely reality is a hybrid system. Online submissions build the main pool. Existing creators and familiar personalities provide recognizable anchors. In-person auditions discover new characters and generate content. Private scouting may identify people whose streams already show potential. Then the team chooses whoever fits the final campus experience. That process can still be genuine, but applicants deserve to understand it. How many positions are available? How many are reserved for invited creators? Does appearing at a city stop improve someone's chances? Or is it mainly another opportunity to be seen? Those unanswered questions are what transformed a creator event into a full internet investigation. The branding theory remains unconfirmed as well. Red Bull was visible in the footage, but no official sponsorship announcement connecting the brand to these auditions was located. What is publicly documented is AMP's earlier partnership with Bang Energy. Until contracts or disclosures emerge, anything beyond that is speculation. So, the clips do not deliver a clean verdict. They show real crowds, serious demand, skilled performers, recognizable creators, and an audition format built to produce viral entertainment. Whether that feels like smart production or an unclear selection process depends on what you believe applicants were promised. Now the question goes to you. Was Streamer University giving unknown creators a real opening, or were the public auditions mainly one stage inside a much larger casting operation?